So, hold. How was your first week in school? Good. What did you do? Math. Multiplication. Did you read? You read? Did you write anything? Did you behave? Yes. Did you listen? Pardon?
We went to special.
You went to specials. And what's your special? Art, music, PE. And are you good at any of those?
And media.
And media. Wow, that's a lot. And I bet you all are good at art and math and PE and media. Are you good at multiplication, Greta?
We do it on different days.
You do it on different days. What can you do well? What do you think you can do well? What can you do well?
Baseball.
Baseball?
Read.
Read? All right. What is this?
Soccer.
Soccer ball. Can any of you play soccer well? You can play soccer well? So if I ask you to kick this straight down to Mr. Dave Tyler, you think you can do that without hitting one of these fine folk? No? You want to try it? That might be dangerous. Let's try it. See if you can kick it down there. So you play soccer well. Don't kick it up in the air. Put it on the ground. All right. So you're a soccer player, right? Thank you, Joe. What is this? A baseball bat. How many of you play t-ball or baseball? You play it, Luke? You play it? You play it, Sal? You think you can play well?
Yeah.
You want to take a ball and hit it at Mr. Dave? That's right. Not in here. You'll do it outside. All right. Now, some of you said that you can do math well, right? You can do math well? What is this? What number is this?
7.
And what is this sign? Plus or
It's
add. And this is what? 5. And this sign?
Minus.
And that 2.
It's 10.
So 7 plus 5 is how much? Let's take it step by step. 12. And 12 minus 2?
It's 10.
10. Awesome. You all can really do math well. What about music? You can sing well? You can sing well? What about this? Do you know how to sing this?
Yeah.
Sing this for us. And sing it loud so everybody can hear it.
La 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 la.
Well, you have a voice. Very good, Bryce. La 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 la. I don't know if it's right, Ralph, so don't criticize me afterwards, please. And what about reading? How many of you can read? You can read.
Jesus.
And I want you to read it together. Everybody.
Jesus does all things well.
Jesus does all things well.
7:37.
Yes, Jesus does all things well. Now, some of us, we can't do everything well, can we? Right? So some of us are very, very good baseball players. Some of us are very good singers and others aren't. But Jesus, he is able to do all things well. And even when we can't do things well, because he does things well, he's able to help us. Do you believe that? Do you really, really, really believe that? Yes, I'm sure you believe that. And so he wants us to believe in him and believe that he can do all things well. Right? How many of you believe that? Yes. Now, do you believe he can do things well through Father Mario? Well, we'll see just how well you believe. Now, I'm going to do something. Right? And in this bag is a fruit. Right? And I bet that I am going to predict that you're going to pick the name of that fruit from this bag. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
You believe I can predict that well? All right. I want you all to tell me. It's a giant pen. Tell me the name of some fruit.
A peach.
Peach. Okay. Yes?
Orange.
Orange. Yes? Apple.
Apple.
Another fruit?
Plum.
Plum.
Apple.
One more.
Apple.
Another fruit?
Apple.
Sorry? Apricot. How you spell that? Apricot. Okay.
That's a giant.
Okay. So we have peach, we have plum, we have apricot, we have orange, we have apple. All right. Now who wants to pick? Because I put all of those in here. Okay. Why don't you hold the bag and give it to Miss Debbie? Right there. Right. Hold the bag and give it to Miss Debbie. Now, you gave me a number of fruit that I put in here, right? Do you believe that I can predict that you're going to pick the fruit that is in that bag? Do you believe that?
Yes.
Don't sound like you believe. Do you believe that Jesus doing things well through me will help me to predict that? Not sure. So who wants to pick? All right. Now put your hand in the bag. I'm not going to just pick one. Pick one. And read it for everybody. Well, not that one. Right? I want you to pick this one. Pick another one. That was just a dry run. Right?
Apple.
Apple?
Apple.
All right. You want to put it back and see if you're going to pick it again? Pull it up again. Maybe it's not that one either. I'm just trying the best out of three, right? Try it again. I'm not going to even look. Choose another. You choose it?
Apple again.
Apple. You chose apple again. Now, I had nothing to do with that. The plum was just to throw it off, right? Apple. Do you believe that an apple is in that? I had no way of knowing you would pick apple, right? No way of knowing.
Apple.
Open the bag for us, please, Miss Debbie. Let's see what's in there. What is that? So now, come on, Donna, no? Did I predict well?
It's a
Why?
apple.
I also wrote plum, didn't I?
Different paper.
But I wrote plum also, right? So there was a different fruit. But I asked him to pick plum and I put it aside. And then I said that he would predict apple. So you don't believe that I did that?
Why did I pick apple 2 times?
Because I predicted that you would pick apple. You don't get it? You have...
This is a bigger apple and then this is a smaller
What you all are showing me is that you don't really believe. Do you believe?
Yeah, stop that.
No? All right. Well, maybe I didn't do it well. But do you believe that Jesus does all things well? Not Father Mario, just Jesus. All right. So I want you to know that no matter if you make a mistake this week or if you don't do something well, we can pray and ask Jesus, who does all things well, to help us to be better at what we do. Can you do that? Yes. So repeat after me. Put your hands together. Dear Lord, we know that you do all things well. Help us to be well, to do well at what we do. Thank you. Amen. My English wasn't that great, but that's all right. You heard our prayer. Thank you all. Stand up and let's tell the congregation what we learned. We're going to read this to them, all right? Turn around. You want to hold it? Who wants to hold it? 1, 2, 3. Jesus does all things well. Mark 7:37. Thank you. Have a great day.